Previously on Legacy of Ash.
Remy, could you not hit all of the debris?
I punch him in the face.
Guys, stop fighting. This isn't getting us anywhere.
Vox, this is all your fault.
Any idea where we are?
We're about a day out from Nar Shaddaa.
Welcome to the Barge Right In, Nar Shaddaa.
I punch him in the face.
Least sticky room, please.
Looks like we need to find a forbidden planet called Pybus.
Alright, so you guys are in your hotel room, in the Barge Right In. What's the game plan? You guys know you need to get to a planet called Pybus. You also know that the location is obscure, the travel there is highly forbidden and dangerous, and you're without a ship presently. And you guys have a lot of work and skullduggery between you and there.
I have that skill.
Oh, perfect. Roll the dice. No, don't. You double fail.
I also have that skill.
You double fail as well. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I have a
So,
rank in it.
we're not really under the gun here. Like, the people that knew where we were are now all dead.
For the most part, yes.
Apart from the crash crew that coordinated our landing.
There is still very much people looking for Vox. The Hutt bounty hunters had once apprehended her, and she went on a whole side mission to do all that stuff. So there are still people looking for Var.
But they never look in Hutt space.
It's right under their noses.
Why would she come back?
Yeah. So there is no immediate urgency.
Okay.
Yes. Especially from the Imperials, they have no idea how to even find you. They're probably still picking up the pieces from Chimera's death.
Gotcha. Good. Well, I kind of think we've been cramped up on, like, a tiny little escape pod.
Yeah, I want
For
out
a
of this
day.
hotel room.
Yeah.
I don't want drinks. I don't want food.
I think that would be a good thing. We haven't really had a chance to, like, really pay respects for a lot of our crew that have... Like, we haven't had time to really mourn RC. And I guess now the captain.
Or even, like, decompress, too.
Yeah, it's just been one thing after
'Cause
another.
You guys went from dealing with RC's death to a minor hyperspace jump into the trap. Yeah. So...
Okay, guys. I know things have been kind of crazy the last little while. Pretty much since Magos. Think it may be best for us if we just blow off some steam. Drinks on me tonight?
I'm cool with that.
Well,
Sure.
well.
Free drinks.
If you could leave the room.
Right, so Vox opens his compartments and just dumps food rations everywhere. Most of them are stuck to the floor now. They're still sealed.
But we can walk across the floor.
You guys actually put straps over them and just use the MREs as extra shoes. Yeah. Right.
Instead of
So
playing the floor is
Meltdown
lava,
Cafe?
we're playing the floor is sticky.
sorry, Sterling's doing a joke
Yeah.
to piss off Jenny. What
Trying
were
to
you
move the
saying?
plot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Meltdown Cafe? Does that work for you guys? That sounds fun. It
Uh,
sounds like we're not likely to get stabbed there.
Vox says, I hope, like, meltdown, like, destroy droids? Which sounds to you guys like, wow, 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 wow.
Well, Vox, I'm guessing probably not, but you never know. We are on Nar Shaddaa.
Wow, 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 wow.
You're coming for free drinks.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, 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 wow. Like, will you protect me?
Yep.
I mean, technically these drinks are on a certain... Was he a governor?
The guy from the nightclub?
Yeah. Whose money I stole?
I don't really remember. I think he was just a rich asshole.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I think he was the guy that owned the nightclub.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Either way, free drinks.
Deal.
Drinks on the asshole.
Deal. I don't want to drink those. Right. So you
Variant on the
guys,
belly
you guys
shot.
are probably gonna have to take like a quick space cab or a transport up to level 88 to where you find the Meltdown Cafe. Now, all of these locations are from the Hut supplement book, whose name escapes me for some reason. God. What is it called?
All blank faces.
We're terrible. We're terrible at life.
Shit.
What bad humans they are.
Yeah. Lords of Nalhutta. Hey!
Yay! That's
It's
a
like I
place.
thought Nalhutta was in part of
Yeah,
it.
Lords of Nalhutta. So these are all locations if you want to follow along at home. Right, so the Meltdown Cafe is a popular but seedy drinking establishment specializing in the concoction called the Tatooine Sunburn.
Sounds disgusting.
A syrupy, bitter drink that many residents have come to love. The cafe caters to bounty hunter clientele and is frequently a spot for arranging jobs. Half a dozen gank killers can often be loitering here planning their next hunt at any given time. So, the next paragraph says, those with outstanding bounties on their heads may, unsurprisingly, be well advised to avoid this establishment.
Oh, good.
But I think that was written for non-idiot groups. So we're going to go to the Meltdown Cafe.
I was like, you said this is the safest place?
Well, they're all. It's Nar Shaddaa. It's shades of gray.
Everywhere we go, gotta know my face.
Listen, you can't take a step in this planet without being like, there's a bounty for posting, you know? So, whatever. Besides, her bounties were so long ago, they posted new posters over her bounties.
You know, I think everybody on this planet knows my face, too.
I mean, that's for different reasons, though.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
For very different reasons.
All right, so you guys, let's find a Syrinscape. We're just going to go Alien Cantina with this one.
I think that sounds fitting.
Doobie.
It's going to be crowded.
Doobie doo.
Ah, smooth jazz.
Smooth
I mean,
jizz.
It's a good
There's nothing like smooth jizz to help you unwind.
I just love it, just coming around.
Yeah, just really penetrating all of your just
You can just feel
orifices.
it echo through your skull.
Yeah, just in your ears. You open
In
your
your
mouth and
eyes.
just,
I mean, you all wonder why I'm not here. Why Var prematurely died. It's because Jenny gave up.
To be
and
fair,
left.
we're in Star Wars canon right now,
Yeah.
talking about the smooth jizz going into your, just
Is
penetrating
this
you.
live jizz? Is there a bunch of jizz whalers
Oh,
up
of
there?
course, yeah.
How
Yeah,
would
the
there not
Meltdown
be?
Cafe
Right.
spares no expense.
They don't. It's not like a record jizz. They're a jizz record.
Record jizz is a different thing. That's something you try and beat when you're 13 years old.
And demonetized.
Thank you, Patreon backers, for helping support what we do. Because YouTube doesn't want us. YouTube doesn't want to promote us. I can't imagine why.
Oh my god.
See 2 episodes ago when we talk about going deeper. That's a record jizz.
Also, did you guys get it right? Did you guess we
Did
were
you
headed
guess
to the
Meltdown Cafe? If you did,
No.
you'll get a heart on your comment from the previous episode from Nerds and
Let's
Stuff.
try and make it, Sterling.
No, you failed both times.
With our powers combined.
You couldn't do it on the couch time because you
That one went
failed.
pretty well, I think.
All right, so as you guys walk into the Meltdown Cafe, it definitely has like an industrial feel. It has like a steelworks kind of look and feel to it. There's like reds and oranges kind of painted in the background. There's a lot of crazy metallic art, something that welders would make. It has like a double sunset off as the main vista behind the bar, and it says like home of the Tatooine Sunburn.
I love this place.
Yeah, it's a pretty like industrial / desert kind of feel.
I love this place.
Yeah. So you guys walk in. It's just flooded with aliens, with ganks, with droids, with creatures with more than just 2 limbs, 4 limbs. I mean, you're looking at a collection of oddities just with the patrons here.
Standing room only, or are there like booths we can take?
You can kind of navigate around. You guys can hang out for a table for a second. Like, it depends on how much time you want to be here. It's like what time of the day would you guys say you went? you guys can
They
just
have a
make...
day-night cycle here.
Yeah,
We get to deal with night again.
yeah. We'll just say it's maybe... do you guys want to... be like...
I'd say it's
post-
fairly early
post-
in the evening.
Okay,
not
but like post-dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are getting like a dessert drink.
It's a respectable time to go get drunk on a Wednesday.
For a Corellian, that could be like 4 a.m.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, I worked a night shift. Fuck off. Anyways, so you guys walk in. It's a pretty busy crowd. A lot of people are finishing up dinner, and then they're kind of bouncing. So there's a couple empty spaces that you guys can kind of set up in.
Yeah, I think we're just going to take a table,
Okay.
preferably tucked away in a corner somewhere.
Okay, so a very female-looking droid rolls up on one wheel. She's a waitress bot. She has the apron. She has like a little hat that's cute, like almost 50s
She
looking
looks 50s.
droid.
like
Yeah.
a 1950s like hair bob.
Exactly. It's like she rolls up and she has a drink
Futuristic
menu
haircut.
and built into one hand, and she has like a really cool looking hand that can hold trays. It can dish out drinks. Like she's very much built for this one purpose. So she rolls up and she goes, "What do you want, Toots?"
Your hardest drink.
"We'll see you later. What do you want?"
What's one of those Tatooine sunburns?
They're our specialty. I have yet
You'll
to,
love it, Remy. It's been a long time since I've had one, but they're
I
pretty
have yet to meet someone that doesn't appreciate it or that couldn't walk themselves out of it afterwards.
I'll take one of those and a calf.
Perfect. And you?
I'll just have the sunburn.
No, all Tatooine sunburns come with a blue milk chaser. Is that okay?
Blue milk?
Yeah. Is that a problem? Does anyone have any milk allergies or blue milk lactose intolerance?
So how much more is it for the blue milk?
It's
Yeah.
complimentary.
What?
I want one of
Are
those.
you cripping me?
Don't you know there's a shortage?
Oh, not around here, honey.
I want
Hot
one.
space flooded with blue milk.
I want one.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
I'm gonna change my drink order to what I'm
All right, 3 Tatooine sunburns coming right up. Enjoy the sun. And then she rolls away.
That sounds cultish.
She's a droid.
She's a droid. She thinks this is her humor program running. She hasn't been serviced in a while. At least not that way.
So I think anyone would look into this.
Oh my god.
Like how Sterling got that right away and he just shot me eyebrows. Like, no. Like, did I hear that right? What were you saying?
Sometimes you just get dry spells.
What were you really saying?
Ow!
I want to look into this blue milk shortage.
Okay.
Or not so shortage, the surplus.
Deal. So I won't even make you roll a computer's check for it. You just type in blue milk hut space on your data pad, and you just get pop-ups like free blue milk. Buy it by the gallon, you know, and you're just like,
Sons of bitches.
yeah. So you can definitely tell that while the galaxy is suffering from a blue milk shortage, hut space where blue milk is made has a surplus.
Var wants to go to a spa just to take a blue milk bath.
Deal. Add it to the calendar. Yep.
Do they have like little things of blue creamer like on the table for
Everywhere.
the calf?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right, so you guys are hanging out. You guys are getting a good feel for everything. You guys see a bounty board that just has just hundreds of bounties scrolling by. It looks like a news or like a stock ticker full of bounties. And you guys just see like there's a second story. There's an iron or like a steel stairwell. Sorry, Durasteel. Star Wars.
Space steel.
There's
Paper!
Durasteel staircase going up to a second balcony that has like a very much bounty hunter kind of feel to it. It has like an access that says hunters only, and you hear like some sabacc going on up there, and you know you maybe even hear like a fist fight.
I guess I'd like to look for our names.
Deal. So this is going to be a perception check, unless you wanted to actually go up to the console and bring up the
No,
bounty
I don't
itself.
want to just like select ours independently.
Bring it up.
Oh, hey, hey, Remy, look.
The way I'm thinking about this is it's like Starship Troopers when
Yeah,
they look at
yeah.
their math scores, and then Dick Doogie Howser comes up and brings up Remy or Rico's, and it's like, "You suck, Rico," and then he laughs, and everybody laughs at him.
So,
If you want to be big fans of the channel, watch Starship Troopers and Aliens, and just quote it back to
and
us.
Gamers
and,
too.
and Gamers too,
Yeah.
and you'll quickly become a favorite of ours. All right, deal. Right, so
Difficulty.
just perception. I'm gonna make it 5 purples. 'Cause I mean, it's literally just a scroll of like every bounty hunt in the galaxy.
I mean, and it's got green and red arrows to tell like how much the bounty's worth that day.
Yeah.
Like, bounty
Yeah.
hunters are buying and selling them. And
If you want to
Okay.
do a computer's check, it's super easy.
So, I succeed. I have 2 success, 3 threat, and a triumph.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You succeed, so you're gonna see the information. It brings up the bounty, and you're kind of staring at it for a while. You're kind of like very, very much keeping an eye on it as it scrolls by, and it says whereabouts unknown, last location spotted was probably is after Corellia.
Magos.
Dantooine?
Were there bounty hunters on Magos or anything?
Well, just that was our last real Imperial interaction where we may have been.
I don't think the Imperials
No.
would update the bounty though. This is
We
this
prob-
is a hut bounty.
Oh.
Well, the last place like where we had like probably a hard confirmed location was by the
Oaks Light.
Imperials when we were like in prison with them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I think it would say
In Imperial custody?
in Imperial custody because the Imperials
Well, and
wouldn't have
that's when
updated
the
the huts.
found us too, because they had the piercer ships that rammed into
So
that
they
one.
would know that you did escape though because Bango and them would have updated that. So it just says last location was an Imperial prison ship. Parentheses escaped. Current location unknown. And the bounty was something like I don't know 40 or 50,000 credits, wasn't it?
I
It was
think
a
so.
pretty-
So we're gonna
That's pretty big.
we'll say that it was it's 50,000 credits. They wouldn't bump it up anymore because you were really just getting them a droid, and for them it was more like a wild goose chase. They heard this droid was powerful. They weren't putting a lot of eggs into that basket though. So yeah, so just 50,000 credits. It looks to be very inactive. Deal. So your threat would probably be that you're now associated with that bounty, as well as Remy and the rest of the
You're
crew that were
welcome.
part of that Imperial escape. So now you are associated with that bounty.
We're known associates of
Yeah.
Fire now.
What do
Oh,
you want to do
great.
with your triumph? Do you want to perceive
Fantastic.
something unrelated to the bounty?
Yes.
'Kay.
Something that may have been taking place in the area that I
Deal.
might notice.
So as you're kind of staring at the bounty board, you see the thing and you're kind of like, okay, I got a good feel for this, and you just kind of start looking around, and because you're really just feeling the joint and looking around, and you actually see in one of the shadier looking corners, you see what you know beyond a doubt to be info chance, and there's a guy who has like a metal mask and he has a rebreather on and he's doing an exchange with someone and they're definitely swapping information for credits. And so you kind of get the hint that if approached correctly, you might be able to get some information from this individual, whether it be for personal or for mission related.
A little bit of business, a little bit of pleasure.
Yep. So you do single out an info chant that you should be able to get some good information from.
So I think when the oh right, so it looks like our bounties are still active.
The waitress rolls up. Here you go, one Tatooine sunburn, Tatooine sunburn, Tatooine sunburn, blue milk all around.
Thanks, hon. And can you send one to that gentleman in the corner from our table?
Sure, let's give him a name.
Also, you forgot my calf.
Oh, sorry, Toots. One. You see her chest, the cup drops, and then coffee starts pouring in. She opens it up. Here you go, hun.
Thanks. I
let's-
wink at her.
Don't shoot her.
Yeah, and she
Remy
says, "In your dreams, sweetie."
Like her.
She's feisty. I should probably service that droid.
Everyone has a dry spell.
No,
Right, let's give this info chan a name.
Carl.
No, robot alien name. Robot alien Carl.
Okay.
We'll call him
Carl.
Graybo.
Carl's better.
Okay. So she goes, "Oh, Graybo? Coming right up." All right, so she rolls away, and as you kind of casually watch their interactions, the infochant and the guy that he was selling stuff to. That guy gets up and leaves, takes his drink, and then she wheels over and drops off a Tatooine sunburn and points at your direction. Do you nod or gesture anything?
You wink at him.
An overly dramatic, like... No, I think I would just nod to him.
Okay. Deal.
And hope that message was conveyed. So it looks like our bounties are still active. We're now tied in to this one's troubles.
You're welcome.
So it's not just Imperials we have to worry about anymore.
I mean, in my defense, it was never just Imperials. Because even if it was just after me, I've been with you guys forever now. But you're welcome.
She's got a point.
Also, I may have found someone that can help us maybe find a little bit of information about what we're after.
The
And
guy
as you
sent
actually
a
say
drink
that,
to?
you get a soft beep on your data pad.
It's because I left my Bluetooth open so he can send me a message.
It says, "Hey Rex, haven't seen you in a while."
Oh, snap.
Oh. Yeah. Do I know Graybo from a past life?
No, he just thinks you're another Clatuinian.
Oh, salty.
Now
yeah.
I'm sad.
Yeah. He says, hey, yep,
So I pull out my data pad.
deal. And it just says, he's leaving in 15 minutes if you'd like to purchase anything.
You guys enjoy the drinks. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, so you're getting up to head over to the infochant. You guys are just going to hang out and talk amongst yourselves kind of thing?
Yep.
'Kay.
And make a giant tab while he's gone.
Perfect. So, deal. So this drink is very syrupy. It's delicious. It's very sweet, and it burns on the way down.
If I drink the blue milk first, would that be a mistake?
Yes, this is the blue milk is thoroughly a chaser.
Because
Yeah.
I drank the blue milk first, I think.
Well, it's just like a smaller cup. Like the Tatooine Sunburn is this drink, and it's really cool because at the bottom it's like a sand color. And then it goes up into like a sunset kind of color scheme. So the drink actually looks like those like the sand glass things that you can make at Renaissance festivals and all sorts of shit. So the drink comes and it looks amazing. And then you get probably a third of that glass as like a blue milk chaser, because the drink burns on its way down. So you just drink your blue milk.
It's been a long time since
Yeah.
I've had blue milk.
Blue milk,
Deal.
coffee, drink.
Yeah. So then this is just gonna burn very, very nicely.
And you said it's syrupy too, so it kind of like sticks to
Yeah,
your
it sticks
throat.
to your throat
Yeah,
and
your
it just
mouth.
keeps
Yeah.
burning.
Yep. So you're just gonna be sitting there going,
I'm opening the little like creamer
Holy
packets.
yeah. Oh god. Okay. So you roll up to actual content. All right. So Graybo. Every single time I make a name, I'm like, that doesn't sound like someone else in this campaign, does it? Most of the time, yeah. Making up Star Wars names on the fly is the least fun part of my job. Making horrible, inappropriate jokes are the most, obviously. Okay. All right. So you pull up, and Graybo kind of gestures for you to sit down. He's very much impossible to tell what he is. He's wearing.
Right,
He
so
looks,
much of a disguise.
in the Star Wars movies, he looks like that guy that informs
Or no.
on. He's in episode 4. He informs the
like
stormtroopers.
elephant
Yeah.
nose something, whatever
Yeah.
he is.
He's just wearing like black masks. He's wearing cloaks. You know, he just looks like a shithead. Yeah. Deal. So he kind of gestures for you, and he in alienoid.
Do you speak common?
You can have a basic translator on your
Okay.
data pad that reads out the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The same program that I used on
Yeah.
in Hope's Light.
Yeah. So you guys are just sitting there drinking. What are you looking for? And how do you approach this topic?
Well, so we'll do this in RP, but I want to find, if not information about this planet, I want to find out who would have that information.
About
That I could-
Pybus?
Yeah,
Okay.
that I could get at.
He tells you that he has access to restricted HUT files, but it's going to cost you. If you're looking for a HUT planet that the HUTs aren't particularly keen on people knowing about, he can get you that information. It takes a couple days, but otherwise he should be able to get you the information. And he takes a moment to brag about how highly accurate his sources are.
Well, I'm sure to flatter him about his sources and the quality of his information. But let's talk about this price. What's it gonna run?
He says, restricted access to hut information, especially a hut restricted planet. He'd be crazy to do it for anything less than 45,000 credits.
Chump change.
Don't do it.
Now you can negotiate with them, but you run the risk of...
I am also not really a socially apt person.
Oh, perfect.
Especially when he can't see his shit.
Which, fortunately, there's a little piece of debris embedded in my shoulder, so
Perfect.
I've always got whole blue with me.
I sure hope not from the escape pod, because that creates a whole bunch of problems that we need to talk about. Like breach and hull damage. Unless Bruto's just crazy and like while he's back in engineering, he's like, you're going to be inside of me. Welding off a piece. Now Blue's inside of me.
Now we'll never be apart.
Alright,
Okay,
45k. And he said
I
the
can
information will take a couple days to get.
Don't do it.
I can do 45k, but I want you to throw something else on top.
Depends on what you're looking for, but I'm open.
I'm after the whereabouts of a hacker. Slicer. That's the Star Warsy word. Looking to track down a slicer. Looking for a Clatuinian by the name of Asha Flynn.
I'll tell you what, he says this in Alienoid. I'll throw in the information, at least what I can get as well, for 45.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a deal then.
Okay, you credit transfer over, and he gives you basically a burner comm link that he tells you that he'll call you on this when he has the information ready.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, and then he nods to you and he says, "Stay here for a minute." And he gets up and finishes his drink and then walks out of the cantina.
I wait a minute, finish mine,
Okay.
leave it on the table.
Then rejoin your party.
Mm-hmm.
Deal.
No blue milk chaser for me.
All right. So when he comes back, what are you two doing that's
Yo,
dumb
good.
and ridiculous?
Well, I feel like Var's already pounded down about 4 of those.
4 would
Yep.
might kill Var.
Yeah.
Or then of other
Maybe
drinks.
not kill, but you're gonna be fucking sloppy. If that's how you want to do tonight, then that's on you. No, for sure.
Then she's ordered drinks for everyone that's in the cantina.
That's like
It's a
Yep.
lot of people.
100
Yep.
people.
Yep.
Remy's
I
just going
said-
around.
But she's the waitress would not just like
She wouldn't do that.
she'd make you prepay that
Yeah.
stuff.
Dang. I just wanted to use a lot of the money. She likes free drinks.
I mean,
know.
you can have a table full of empty drinks. I'm fine with that for sure. But ordering everyone in the cantina a drink is going to cost prepayment.
Remy's been watching people as they leave their tables and going and finishing their blue milk.
Eating some really bad.
You're going to have blue milk diarrhea later.
Worth.
Worth it. All right.
Burns so bad.
It's the good stuff too, like it doesn't have any bantha hairs floating in it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Way
Yep.
better than the blue milk we can get on Corellia.
Absolutely.
I bet you could just buy a big jug of it.
Could probably just ask for it.
Then I'd have to pay for it.
They think they might give it to you for free.
Pocketing creamers.
This is what they've been discussing. They're stealing creamers.
Yeah, you walk up as Remy, like you walk past Remy as he's like grabbing a handful of creamer and putting it in his pocket.
Remy, what is going on?
Do you realize how long it's been since I've had blue milk, Bruto?
I kind of take my glass and slide it over. It's, I'm guessing something you really care for.
Yeah. Blue milk's the greatest cripping drink in the galaxy.
Okay.
Sounds good, slugger.
Remember to drink your blue milkatine.
What?
Yeah, I think that one missed all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, Ovaltine.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Okay, moving on.
Anyways,
So you're smashed, right?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
my whole plan with coming
Okay.
here.
So you're drunk. What is not in a how does this drunk look different than the escape pod drunk?
I'm probably telling everyone how much I love them.
Okay, deal.
And especially Vox.
Here's the problem, though. You're at the table with Vox, and that's it. Because Remy's stealing creamers, and Bruto's doing info
I haven't
stuff.
realized that they've left.
Okay.
I'm mainly
She's
talking to
deal.
That
Vox,
aren't
but
there.
I'm also talking to people that aren't
All right.
there.
So
I thought that we've had full-blown conversations, and they're gonna come sit down with.
yeah, at one point the camera even sees you turn. You go, "Do you guys think that's weird?" Ah, forget you guys. You're just so
what do
drunk.
you know?
You just see people standing nearby, and you think that's Bruto
Yeah.
and Remy.
Yeah, Vox is. You guys think that's weird? Wah?
I know,
Vox
right?
Vox is talking with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, Vox has seen this before.
Yeah. Is Vox drinking?
What would Vox
Well,
drink?
we're at least ordering drinks for Vox.
I'd like to think that Vox has this thing comes out that dunks into a drink, and then it processes up the drink lowers, and then nobody knows where the fluid goes
It's on the
inside
floor.
Vox. Yeah, no, it might just recharge his battery acid or something. I don't know, but I think we have to make Vox be able to drink alcohol. Mm-hmm. I mean, what do you think? Right?
We order drinks
we'd be,
for
we'd
him
be
anyways, so.
ruining the campaign if we didn't make Vox able to get drunk.
So, yeah.
Right. So Vox is hanging out going, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wah, wah. Alright, so you guys get back to the table, and these two are shitty drunk.
Look, Remy, you really don't need to go stealing that, right? We can order you a pitcher. It's okay.
Also, when Var is drunk, she scream talks.
Oh, perfect.
She doesn't realize that
Yeah.
she's talking loud.
Plus it's loud, the jizz whalers are really just
They're
jizzing it up.
So all I heard was him say something about Remy stealing, and so I just went, Remy, what are you stealing?
Wow, wow.
It's like none of your crippin' business, Var. Keep it down.
You're stealing things.
Just blue milk.
Why?
Wow, 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 wow.
Do you realize when we get done here in Hut Space, we can take this blue milk?
Remy, we
across
don't need
the
to
galaxy?
be smuggling blue
I
milk.
like that
We
this
can
is,
sell it.
this is the one scheme Remy's come up with to turn a profit, and it's stealing creamer from Hut Space.
It's stable. It's shelf stable.
At this rate, you'll be rich never. You steal just enough blue milk to pay for the Star Wars field, because that's a thing thanks to Ryan Johnson.
Yay.
Now we can go across galaxy and sell it for the gas money.
Why are you stealing things?
I literally just explained to you with the help of Martin.
The waitress comes up and just gives you a giant glass of blue milk.
Oh, you're so nice.
No problem, Toots. Please don't harass the other tables.
Can I have one of your hats? My droid would like to wear it.
This is part of my frame. Sorry.
Do you have any extras in the back?
Var, that's
I'll
a
go
really
check.
offensive question.
You're an offensive human thing.
I'm not a human. How dare you call me a human? I wouldn't want to be one of those.
Hey!
Look, it's the smell.
Criff, you guy! Have you smelt yourself when you get out of the fresher? It's not better.
Or ever.
Always.
Or out of the rain.
Or ever.
Wet constitution, and it's just, it's more,
Yeah.
it hangs in the air. Especially at the
dank and-
bunker on
My natural
Dantooine.
musk.
In
Ew.
the bunker on Dantooine, where it's it rained all the time because it's very tropical or very, yeah. Anyways,
Because joke reasons.
because, yeah, stinky dog reasons, you'll get it. Right, so you guys are hanging out, getting drunk. Mm-hmm. You guys just hanging out here for the rest of the night, or you guys plan on hitting the town, or what do you do? Also, give it about 5 minutes, and the waitress comes back, and she has a cute hat made for you, and she points back, and there's a guy who does welding art behind the bar, and he kind
I
of
love this
and he
place!
blows you a kiss.
And then I put the hat on.
And
It was originally-
so your laku go up and out of it, and it's almost like a waitress tiara.
Yep. And I
Also,
do the heart thing for him.
just super quick, what clothes are you guys wearing? What clothes would you guys be casually traveling to Hut Space, but not ready to disembark from the ship?
Jumpsuit.
Because that's what you guys are wearing.
I mean,
Always my jumpsuit.
I would probably have my green jacket and my bloodstripe pants. 'Cause,
Okay.
I mean, it's already Canyon. Remy doesn't really change his pants.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
Var wasn't planning on getting off the ship anytime soon, so she's probably in like space leggings.
Okay. I was like pajamas. So you're like space leggings,
No.
and you have a
Comfy like pajamas, but they don't look like.
you have a shirt that says "I Heart Dantooine" from like the gift shop way back in the day.
And I
at least
tell
she's not
Vox.
wearing her blue bikini.
Which was unfortunately on the ship.
Unfortunately, I didn't put it in my backpack. before
Luckily,
I left.
Luckily, she could just
Yeah.
walk around naked and it'd be the same thing.
Yeah.
Hut space. Yeah, don't you might
That
not
may
want to
not
go
be a good thing for Twi'lek to do at Hut Space, though.
No.
That's how you have a rapid career change.
in the red light district, maybe.
But yeah, I put my tiara on. I'm very happy with it, and I
Cool.
tell Fox I'm sorry that I didn't get him one, but this one's mine.
Whoa.
We'll share.
And he's like, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he's basically, you're beautiful.
See?
Yeah.
We should come here more often.
I need more drinks.
Deal. So I think you guys are pretty much just getting like drunk into the night, and the Tatooine sunburn just hurts going down. So I would probably say that if,
Remy hasn't learned that the sunburn isn't the chaser either. So everyone that comes with like a free blue milk, he drinks the blue milk
all right,
first.
so I'm just gonna say that Remy ends up throwing up in the bathroom later.
The syrup, just...
The milk, like if you just drink too much
Yeah.
milk, you're gonna get sick. Yeah. Plus the syrup. Are you guys wanting to do anything else in this
It
tavern,
burns
or do you
coming
guys
back
just want
up too.
to? Yes, it does.
That's what they call the second sunrise.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're having so much trouble with these. We used to drink these when I was a kid.
You had a weird childhood.
Well.
Fox
That explains a
agrees.
lot.
Now Hutto is a unique place, okay?
Gross.
The waitress comes by and she goes, "You guys want anything for dessert?"
What do you got?
You guys have pie?
We've got French blue silk pie.
Sparlac berry.
Yeah, we got Sparlac berry. We got yeah. She just names off. And then they do have a blue milk cream pie as well.
Take one of each.
Oh, like one pie or one
A
slice?
slicey.
Okay, deal.
We're gonna do a sample table.
Yeah, and they have like they have New York cheesecake. You know, just New York cheesecake. Because why change a classic? You know, why change a classic?
You can get it everywhere.
You can. It's
Everybody's
just
got a New York cheesecake.
New York cheesecake with some strawberries, of course. You know.
Do you have those weird chicken tender things like I was talking about?
Oh dear, we don't serve refuse here.
Okay, I want cheesecake.
Thank you.
One New York cheesecake coming right up. Do you want strawberries, hon?
Ah,
Where's strawberries?
Strawberries.
I don't
What's
know.
in New York?
It's Box says it's old York but new. Wow, 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 wow.
What's a York?
Ask the Imperials.
They would probably.
It's a British joke. Anyways, I think our humor is terribly digressing.
Yes.
I think we're trying to be funny, but we're not at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right. So you guys are hanging out. You guys get your pies. Are you guys want to stay here? You guys want to bounce? Because if you guys just
I'm
want to
fine
fuck around,
staying
then
here,
I'm
like-
fine with that.
I think Remy would get to a happy spot of like drunk
I
and
think you passed that.
Want to go dancing?
then want to go like to a different location, place where
The classic bar hop.
there's
Yeah.
ladies
Ooh.
and not just like
And they're orange.
So there are females here, but a lot of them are a little bit more gruff
yeah.
looking. You know, like Remy likes to be
We need a club, not
Okay.
not a cafe. We need a club.
okay.
I'm good with that.
Deal. So let's go ahead and you guys just want to. Let me take a look at this real quick. Yeah, there's not really like a club in the book, but we can just make up a location.
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys find a nightclub. What's it called? What is the one that Remy stops for?
Level 69.
Of course.
I'm adding that to the list. All right, level. You see a nightclub called Level 69, and it has graphic depictions of exactly what you would think.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And Remy goes, "This place looks nice."
Looks like a nice upstanding location.
Vox just goes, "Wow." As he's looking at the neon circle of people.
People.
You got really sad with that one, Martin.
I think the less details on this one, the better. Is this a nightclub? I'm just asking.
What kind of club is this?
It's a nightclub.
Do people dance there?
It's kind of dancing.
All right, so we go in. What does this place look like, Remy? Sterling?
It's got way too much velvet.
You're not
Are you sure?
Is this the first
This is a
floor
nightclub.
of Boomtown, USA?
It has homosexual vampires.
Who are from Germany.
What's a Germany?
It's in Germany.
It's right next to New York, I think.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Same home planet. Yeah. We're sorry. Listen, hey, hi.
We're
Martin.
not, though. That's the.
Martin
they're
Baker
not.
here,
Sorry,
host
not
of
sorry.
Nerds and Stuff, and the campaign formerly known as Legacy of Ash. Just swinging by to say, we're sorry.
We are sorry.
We hope that you stick around for the epic finale of Legacy of Ash. Not in this episode,
Now
of course.
back to the sex
Now,
club.
all right, back to Sex Club. All right.
It's been a while since we've played. So.
Keep telling me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, Sterling.
Yeah, way too much velvet. The outside of like the wall area isn't like booths. It's just like
Couches?
a big couch. Just one big couch.
So the
that goes
entire
around
wall
the
is just a couch.
entire-
This is like a
Okay.
dance club from the like Republic era.
Yeah,
They haven't changed anything in 30 years. Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah. It's a little old, but they recently have gotten a new DJ there. That has kind of invigorated the club. His name is DJ Depot.
Of course.
DJ Depot!
This is where it'd be cool for me to hit the button that plays the music, but I can't remember what that soundscape is called. So everybody else, tell me what is the most redeeming / cool thing about this nightclub?
Somebody save this club. I think that this club has got like a multi-tiered glass dance floors.
Oh, cool. So when you're on this floor, you can look up other people's dresses.
Club 69.
Oh no.
But also, the top floor serves the best alcohol, and it's like VIP
It's
only.
the best party.
Yeah, so the higher you go, the better view you give everybody else, but also the better service and drinks you get.
Everybody wants to be on the top floor.
Way
Yeah.
too many guys on the bottom floor.
Exactly, yeah.
So we
You don't
do
want to
need
be
to go up.
on level 1 of Club 69.
No. You want to be at least number 2. I think that's a poop joke. I'm not sure at this point.
Swinging low.
Hi, Martin Baker here. Alright. This campaign will
else?
be dark and full of mature themes, like poop jokes and 69 stuff.
Oh my god.
That's just the first one that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Alright. We got 20 minutes to burn.
What's going on in this club?
Alright, so what's the one redeeming thing that Var likes about this club? It's obviously kind of a weird place. Never been to a place like this before.
True.
What's really cool about it that Var gets excited about? And same thing for Bruto.
I'm not sure. Someone probably complimented her tiara. Or at least looked at it, so she's drunk enough that
Well, I was
she
saying about like
thinks it's a
feature, because
compliment.
we can definitely do that.
True.
But like, what draws Var? What makes her say, "I guess we can stay here for a little while"?
She likes the music that's playing.
Okay, DJ Depot is.
Yep.
He kills it.
Legacy of Ash canon. DJ Depot is the only DJ that knows how to crush it. Yeah.
I mean, when you're tired of jizz, you want some Depot in
Yeah.
your ear.
And this Syrinscape, this soundscape has 2 different songs that DJ Depot loves to play. So
What?
yeah, that's twice as many as Jabba the Hutt's Cantina. Okay, twice as many. And when they're finished with the song, they don't say, "Play that again." Alright, what's the thing that Bruto really, the redeeming quality of this place?
This place actually attracts a lot of Clatuinians.
Ooh.
I get to see
Wow.
more people.
We're gonna
Yeah.
lose you.
Yep, that's
You
for
won't know
that's for
which
sure.
one's you.
So
Look for the one that's me.
Vox walks in and he sees an astromech droid that's getting a lap dance from a Twi'lek, and he's just like, whoa, whoa.
This is an interesting dance club.
Exactly. Right.
It's
So
an astromech that heard about Vox back on Corellia.
yeah, no. What we didn't see off camera is the astromech comes up to Vox and he says, "Teach me."
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody kind of what does Remy do when he walks in? Because he's drunk.
Remy like walks in, kind of like takes a big scan of the place, and then he's like, Bruto, look!
Huh?
Remy, I'm over here.
So I'm talking to my friend Bruto,
No, I don't know you, guy.
but look.
We should be friends.
We've never looked up before.
I don't know where this joke is. I think it's from a movie, but they argue that dogs can't look up. So that's the joke I'm going to go with that was made there. We never look up before. There's...
Oh.
Yeah, people argue that dogs can't look up. Tell us what reference that is, internet.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that before.
I've heard that before, but anyways. Right. I think it's also a joke about Super Rat.
They're all insane.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, Bruto, do you go hang out with other Clatuinians?
I think so.
Oh, jeez.
It's been a long time
What
since
do you do to break the ice? Because they all kind of look like they're hanging out. They all look like they work like industrial jobs. They have similar clothing. You know, they look like
some wear blue bandanas, some wear green,
Yep.
some wear red.
Yeah.
But we all get along.
Yeah. Do you go up and sniff their butts, or how do you do this?
Don't have to. Already am.
We've already have.
Hi, Spike, I'm Bruto.
We've already evolved past that. We we don't sniff their butts. We just smell their butts.
It's a polite gesture. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
It's a Clatuinian thing.
All right. So you walk up and you just start kind of hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Roll me a social get along check.
Well, that's not gonna go well for you.
Or you can also
Top
roll a mechanics check.
Talk about your hydro spanner.
That's the mechanics check.
This is
You
Lucy.
can do a charm check or you can do a mechanics check.
I think I know the language of my people.
Deal. That's
Barbara be
racist.
friends
Hey, that's
with them?
racist. You want to go talk to
I
the Clatuinians?
I do.
Oh, that should
Then
go
you're leaving
well.
Vox to his own devices?
No, he's coming with me.
No, he's going to hang out with Astromech
We're
Ted.
going up.
True.
Instrument 10.
Ted.
I've known from past experience that if I want to get into VIP, I need to go with Vox. So I'm gonna
Ooh.
try and
Yeah,
convince
I'm
Vox
gonna
to go
follow that.
upstairs.
Deal.
I just have rankings in Charmed. It would be funny if I could make friends with your friends.
You know what's funny is when you walk over with Bruto and he's like, "Hey guys, we talking about hydro spanners?" And they're like, "Hey, come on." And you're like,
Var tries
and
to
you're
think,
like, "Hey boys, anybody want to buy me a drink?" And they're like, "Go away, hood rat.
buy your own drinks.
You want to share this water bowl with us?" Because that's how Clatuinians get a drink for the table, is they just get a giant
bowl.
water dish full of alcohol.
It's a community beverage, thank you very much.
It's just a draught of alcohol.
You've never had jungle juice before?
And somehow dog hair, Clatuinian hairs still end up in the water dish. Yeah.
Always do.
Yep.
What am I
Yeah,
rolling?
you don't have to roll. You can if
Dice.
you want.
Oh, good.
Oh,
A
you triumph. You
Better-
how many
better
triumphs
couple
have
of
been
these.
blown?
We're gonna see later him just humping someone with his jacket still on. Yeah. All right.
That's how we dance.
Oh god. That is oddly enough. That is how Clatuinians dance. Is just doggy style humping with clothes on.
Don't judge my culture.
That's grinding. Yeah.
It's like grinding on their leg, except the other direction.
Oh my god.
All right. So Vox.
Following box.
Okay, so Vox goes up and he just says what's up to Ted. And Ted, he's He's
This is all
definitely.
in binary, and Var is just there.
Yeah. Well,
I would like to say that I understand him more now. We've been together for a long time.
yeah. And then this Twi'lek who's finishing up her dance. She's clearly a dancer here, and Ted paid her money. And then she like bends over and puts stuff right on a sensor, and he just goes wow. And then the dance ends.
Smoke.
Looks like he's got a blown motivator.
It's every single scene of R2 losing his shit, but in a lap dance instead of getting, electrocuted. And Darth Vader goes, "I have you now," and blows his top off. Right. Vox exchanges pleasantries with him for a little while. And then, Ted plugs into a wall outlet and recharges.
He needs a smoke break.
Yeah. So you guys head up. You guys approach the elevator because there's stairs or there's an elevator, and there's a bouncer standing right there. Big dude. He looks like if a bulldog fucked an alligator and they had like a giant kid together.
Oh, hey,
You're
Bruto.
saying some very mean things about my people.
If I was sitting closer to you, I'd wipe your shoulder and say, "Let me get all that salt for you." But hey, Bruto. He's wearing like a black suit. Like he looks very
That's
bouncy.
not me, Remy!
Sorry, VIPs only.
Oh, trust me. We're VIP.
What's the name?
Remy Novus?
Oh, God!
Not on the list. Names.
Maybe.
Var what?
Just far.
Not on the list.
What about
Maybe.
Fox?
How do you spell it?
Where is +2?
All right, get in the elevator.
Thank you.
Wow. And as you're drinking the communal bowl of alcohol with your friends, you see them go up in the elevator. That was like one of the most genuine laughs I've ever heard Jenny have at the table. And to have it on tonight is almost like a treat after all you've been through.
Oh, man.
I think the bar's just so low. So
Legacy
low.
Bash. We set the bar
Star
so low,
Wars
we
words.
fall over it.
Okay, we can continue now.
Right. So you guys get up to the VIP area. How is the VIP area different than the levels below?
Well, that's obviously where DJ Depot is.
Oh. And he
Debo.
Yeah,
And like you
so
said, the best alcohol.
he is a it's the guy that Han Solo shoots first.
Greedo. The Rodian.
He's a Greedo.
He's
yeah.
a Greedo. They
Rodian.
can't tell
Yeah,
between them either.
He's a Rodian, and he has Beats by Dre on.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Because why change a classic?
Right.
Yeah, he has just women just surrounding him, trying to hang out with the DJ, And there's a couple bouncers keeping him back, and they're like, "DJ Depot!" Woo! One of them flashes him, and the bouncer's like, "Hey, keep your clothes on." And DJ Depo's like, but he has gross fingers because he's a Rodian.
Suction cup fingers.
Yeah.
It makes it really
Oh,
good
and
for
he makes
scratching
the
the
pop
records,
noise with
though.
two of them, just like
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, but also he's very famous for suctioning fingertips onto stuff during
stuff.
stuff. Yeah,
Heavily implied stuff.
yeah.
It's also great for scratching the records, though, because you can just, like, put it
Yeah,
on
he
there.
just grabs it.
And they have like extra joints in their fingers.
Yeah.
So DJ
It's
Depo's up
weird.
there. There's a lot of like Japanese tourists, businessmen, high rollers. They're all very sexually repressed, wearing outfit. Business suits. They're gambling on high like sabac tables that have no limits. Yep. And so you guys are hanging out. People are. Like beautiful purple Twi'lek women are walking around with plates just full of some of the most exquisite alcohol.
There's probably some rich, like, a-hole having his, like, 21st birthday, and he's just got, like, bottles being passed around. But,
Yep, Grey Goose.
Yeah.
That's his name.
That's his name. Grey Goose.
Yep. So,
I convinced him to follow me on Facebook.
so
But
he
it
is,
never shows up.
And then you get mad.
Yep.
Because he didn't do it.
So what do you guys do?
I'm just communicating with my people. I'm catching up. I've run into somebody I went to high school with.
Oh, wow.
Remy's
You went to high school?
Remy's probably gonna lose.
I went to college.
You went to college?
What? I'm an intellect of 4.
I know Remy's been to college.
He went there to visit Bria once.
The Imperial Academy.
That's not college.
He didn't do
It's like
so
saying
well.
military school is college. Right. Anyways, you visited Bria at campus once. You're like, don't cheat on me with anyone. By the way, I'm gonna go kill people in the Imperial Army.
I'm gonna go kill a bunch of people.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I think Remy's gonna probably lose way too much money at the setback tables.
Do you even have money to lose?
I was gonna say,
Very little.
like buy-in is like 10,000 credits.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't fuck around. These are Japanese businessmen.
He shows up with like his 500 credits.
Yeah.
He's like, so what are we playing?
We do that,
Yeah.
and they're like, he'll lose one hand because that's the blind, and they're like, we'll just take his money.
These guys just go, ha 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 ha, they all laugh, and you're like the comedian guy at the table. Everybody lets you pretend you're gambling, but you're so drunk, you're just like, I'm all in.
But eventually, I do win a giant stack of money, but then I lose it all.
Okay, deal.
Because there's
Yeah.
a cheater.
But these guys think you're very funny, and they would like to go back to a hotel and watch porn with you.
That's what friends do. That's what friendship is.
No?
And then I apologize because we got a room in the non-sticky section.
They don't know what that means, but they laugh even harder because of it. Because you're that mentally disabled kid they let have fun at the table with them. You know what? This whole time I just keep picturing that BBC interview where someone's like trying to do an interview and the kids come bobbling in.
You sent that to us and tell us it was the kid.
I even identified who each person was. Yeah.
And then
Anyways,
Bruto smashes through the door.
collecting the kids so Triz can finish her interview. Yeah. Anywho, what does Var do with Vox? Or you tell me what Vox does even.
I would think Vox probably. Huh? I don't know. 'Cause I would think-
Oh no! This is what
I was
happens.
gonna say-
What does Var do? Because I know what Vox does. Or are you just hanging out by Vox?
I'm probably just hanging out by Vox.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
So
assuming he's going wherever the most
Vox-
ladies are.
Vox goes past the ladies and goes up to DJ Depot.
It's like he
and
gets
DJ
into a
Depot
DJ
goes,
battle.
And DJ Depot goes, "Hey everybody, I'd like to oh sorry. And then you just hear Vox! And Vox goes, "Bow, bow, bow."
Vox, when have you made all these friends?
When Vox does the DJ sound, he can only do womp and frump, and then DJ sound. Anyways, and then Vox invites you up to meet DJ Depot.
Okay.
Yeah, and all the other bitches at the
Are very jealous.
Oh, they're furious.
And I still have my tiara.
Yeah, and without even like asking, DJ Depot grabs a permanent marker and signs your tits. You're like not even sure what's happening. You have just a tiniest bit of cleavage and you just.
Hey?
It's
Yeah.
a little like
And
suction
then,
cup handy next to it.
That's how Depot finishes his signature.
Yeah.
Always.
And then all the other girls go, "Oh, that shooter."
He writes DEP and then
Oh.
Ew.
That. Does Vox or does Var say you?
No, it's
How does Var feel about Rodians?
Var's too drunk to feel anything about anything.
I mean, this is very exciting thing. Like all the other women are jealous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Var's limelight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And then Vox is just like he scratches a record real quick. He gets up and DJs.
Yeah, I think I just follow Vox around and like dance on the stage, kind of. Not that I'm ever
Deal.
a good dancer.
Do you dance
Especially
with
not
DJ
when
Depot?
they're- Yes.
Okay. Very
Roll
highly.
the dice.
I'm just now making all of the ladies hate me,
Perfect.
which I'm fine.
Perfect. Remy, while you're gambling with these businessmen, you just look over and you're like, "Hey, that's my droid." and then they let the idiot kid help out, pretend he's gambling some more.
Your cards like don't even match theirs. Like
Yeah,
they're
I
from
brought
a
it-
different
Yeah. They brought a different deck out for mine.
Yeah, so he could play around.
Somehow you put your shoe on the table as like, I'm going all in, and you put your shoe in, and they just laugh even harder. Yeah. All right, let's make up something funny for Bruto.
Have we not already done this?
Bruto, what else is happening?
So
Do you hit it off with either a guy or a girl, and like for just hanging out, having fun?
let's hit it off with a girl.
Okay.
It's the one I went to high school with.
Ooh.
So we haven't caught up in a while.
All right.
We were kind of close friends back then. It was kind of that awkward friend zone type situation where nobody really knows what's going on, but now that we've met up in adult life and now we're apparently a lot older.
Okay. Let's come up with a ridiculous female dog name. I'm thinking
Fifi?
like Fifi. Yep, Fifi, or like Xena. You would name a dog Xena.
I think Xena's a great
Okay, so her name is Xena.
She went by Fifi sometimes in certain circles.
Doesn't work.
Her name is Xena. Yeah, and she's a good girl. Yep.
We shall see.
No. No.
No, Jenny. This time it's your turn to be one of those jackasses.
No.
Daniel.
I hate them so much that I won't even be them.
No, I was being the Japanese people.
No.
Yep. Oh shit. All right, so you hit it off with Xena. She's been keeping it low key since high school. She got her associates in welding, and
Welding.
she's been working in the valve works for a little while. She was into some big investment ventures that kind of fell through, and so she's a little down and out on money. She had to borrow some money from the huts, so now she's just working in the valve works to pay it off.
I know how that is.
Isn't that the name of the girl from the Disney movie?
No, she's a warrior
That's
princess.
Xenon.
What?
I'm ashamed I
That's
know
a
that.
guess.
I like, but what's even better is the amount of disdain in your head. No, that's Xenon.
I just thought that was the name of that is actually
Isn't she the girl of the 21st century?
Yes.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Good. Good.
I'll make you watch it. It's okay.
No!
Get a
I'm
life,
good.
Daniel.
I'm good. I don't need to know.
Doesn't that movie end with a music video? It's so fucking dumb. Alright, it's like Supernova or something dumb.
There's like 3 of them.
Oh god, of course they're... How mad Sterling is. He's just mad that he knows this.
I've only seen the first one, I promise.
There's more
Now
than
he's
one.
trying to save face.
What?
Now Sterling's just trying to save face.
I would like to say that's the second one that I wrote down. I knew that was either her name or the name of the planet. Or not planet, the ship
I like
that
how
they're on.
you've seen all 3 Xenons, but you haven't heard of Xena the Warrior Princess.
No!
Anyways,
When she gets grounded, she gets sent to Earth.
So we gotta wrap up this episode soon.
She got super grounded.
She did! She got sent
Stop!
We don't care!
Nobody cares at this point. We're gonna wrap up the episode with some sort of cliffhanger for this week. Will Bruto get laid? Will Remy watch porn with Japanese businessmen? Will Var sleep with
No,
DJ
she will
Depot? Pew, pew, pew. Find out next week. Fuck it. See you guys.
May
You
God
know,
have mercy on our souls.
They could probably have skipped this episode.
Not probably.
Nothing really
Nah.
happened.
You're good.
Blue milk?
We made a connection with the intro.
It hurts just as much coming up.